Trucker Television is brought to you by JD Factors, charting a path to growth. Laidlaw Tank LP. Diesel Spec, engine tuning experts. Welcome to Trucker Television, the best of the trucking world. This week on Trucker Television, we're meeting the team at Challenger Motor Freight. Transportation Finance with JD Factor. And our coolest segment, Rig of the Week. But first, 12 Gauge Customs, cool custom parts.
In 1994, I was actually an owner-operator from Wheelwright Transport, which we work out of their building there now. I had my own truck up until 1999. Everything that I wanted to do to my own truck, it wasn't available. You couldn't go to the chrome shop. There was very little customizing trucks at the time. So anything that needed to be accessorized, we basically had to build. My dad, who is also a licensed mechanic, Roger, he had his own little repair shop for a while, and we had a very select clientele with guys with some pretty big show trucks and real fancy rides, big wheelbase, big power, and everybody was into the same thing. You couldn't buy what you wanted, so you had to buy it, then cut it apart, and trying to actually make what you wanted to see. So when I shut down my company in 1999, kind of got back into the mechanics and slowly started evolving into buying parts, modifying them to kind of make them a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And from there, everything just started to roll. This truck here is owned by some really good friends of ours from Custom Truck out in Oregon, and they build really nice gliders. To Peterbilt out in air, put Harold supplied engine in it, and they basically hung most of the accessories. So you can see the engine's been painted and chromed and polished aluminum. We're going to stainless wrap the air tanks, fuel tanks, put a cabin sleeper panel on it, and custom build the deck plates for it. And on the back of this, it's actually got a motorcycle rack that actually the guy can put his Harley on, and wherever he happens to get laid over, he can basically drive it off and drive it on. It's got to be aesthetically pleasing from the bumper right back to the back of the tires.
This is Dave Tachey's W900, and we actually did pretty well a ground-up resto on it. It's basically a new truck now. It's an ISX. It's got a PDI manifold and a PDI turbo. This is our air ride kit. It's our Gen 3 setup. It's the newest and latest we have. The valving's actually in that box right there. So it's a single bag setup, dual shocks, it's a nicer ride. And we've got our lift bumper set up on this thing too. This is our little fuel door here. So just so the customer can fuel his truck up. So on the back end here, it's got a toolbox full for his chains and tie downs, everything he needs, tarps and everything in there. Strobe light on the roof so people know he's there. Right now we're just in the midst of putting grip tape on his stainless deck plate, and then we'll put another one on the back to make it all smooth. Well, this is a thick wall shifter, basically. Some guys like the look of this. It's nice and clean. You can run all the air lines down through the shifter, and then it's got like a chrome ball on top. We get leather boots, and then we make a nice stainless trim ring to go around it. Even the air horns, he wants them hidden, so you gotta make a spot for them to hide, and a bigger valve, so you gotta make a bracket to hold the valve. And it's just a very ongoing process to make all the little trinkety stuff.
The real benefit of guys building trucks like this is that, one, The DPF stuff and the urea stuff has become extremely costly for owner-operators and companies to run because of the inconsistency and the amount of downtime that they actually come forth. So right now there's a window of opportunity to build gliders. Hence that's what you've seen with the custom truck that we had looked at earlier, the black one, and now this white one. We've put a C15 550 Caterpillar in it, and we're putting 6-inch straight pipes with a muffler underneath, a headache rack, powder-coated white to match the truck, and a set of white fenders, as well as a white floor on the inside and custom chairs. The real nice benefit of doing it this way is you get a reliable engine, basically that's time proven right off the hop. You get to put the fenders on you want, you get to put the transmission you want, so it's pretty cool. Definitely cool.
After the break, transportation finance with JD Factor.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomote Systems, transportation specialists.
Ontario Truck Driving School. Training for your future. Your path to success. Thousands of jobs.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank Sudbury office is now hiring quality owner-operators. Company drivers also wanted. 4 days on, 4 days off option. Our people and our equipment set us apart.
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Spady Transport. Now hiring owner-operators. Join today and work for the very best. Now hiring owner-operators. Spady Transport.
Trucker Television is brought to you by Forbes Hewlett Transport. Don't follow, join. Quick Truck Lube. 2 convenient locations, fast and professional service. 12 Gauge Customs. Check our website for tons of chrome. Drive Logistics. Owner-operators wanted. Drive home a winner. RPM Havelock. The show that has it all.
Herb Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice? Call to find out why. Herb Transport.
12 Gauge Customs. Award-winning custom trucks and big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call 12 Gauge Customs.
The DBF4 fuel conditioner from ProLab is the solution for all diesel-powered engines.
When I first started using DBF4 from ProLab, I saw a huge difference with my truck. I got more power from the engine, better acceleration, and much less fumes out of my exhaust pipe.
At CMW Express, we have been using DBF4 from ProLab for almost 10 years, and we have saved thousands of dollars in repair and fuel costs.
With any diesel-powered engine, use ProLab DBF4 and save big.
Closed captioning brought to you by Herb Transport. Another cool move.
This is our 25th year in business, and we provide financing to small and medium-sized businesses by buying accounts receivables. And we've always had the most success with truckers, transport companies. For the last 25 years, we've helped thousands of truckers be able to pay their fuel and their drivers and keep going. It's an industry that is fairly unknown to the average person, but transport companies definitely know us very well. We're probably the main source of capital to most transport companies out there. Banks are not interested in financing trucking, so we've found a great market, and we've learned a lot about trucking along the way. The company was started by John Danis. Back in 1989, he bought a little factoring company called Cannonsure Factoring, and we just grew year after year. We just got a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. JD Factors Corporation is based in Mississauga, but we're right across Canada. Every province we have clients, and we can finance trucking companies right across the country. We also have a parent company in the US, JD Factors LLC. We have operations offices in Los Angeles and Chicago. So between the two companies, we cover North America. So for an owner-operator who works as a company driver, probably gets paid twice a month or monthly and gets paid on time, no problem. The independent driver who has his own authorities, his own insurance, his own truck, he will want to give terms to his customer because everyone else is. So that's the trucker that struggles because he has to wait more than 30 days to get paid. And that's where we come in. So a trucker finishes a load, say Toronto to Vancouver. They would deliver to us the invoice with their load confirmation and their bill of lading. And we buy that invoice from them, give them the cash, and we'll wait 60 days that their customer takes to pay. So now that carrier has money to pay for his fuel for his next load, and so on and so forth. I mean, we do fleets, we finance companies from 1 truck and as high as 100 trucks. One of the biggest downfalls of truckers is that they just want to keep their trucks moving. So they'll take any load out there just for the sake of moving. And we tell them, look, wait 2 hours, get a load that pays better or that will pay you in general. Because it doesn't matter how much that load's for, if you never get paid for it, you're really out that money twice because you're not getting paid for your work and you've already paid for your fuel and your truck and everything, in some cases your driver. So you have to get good advice and then take that advice and learn from it.
When we come back, we're meeting the team at Challenger Motor Freight.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomotive Systems, transportation specialists.
Ontario Truck Driving School. Training for your future. Your path to success. Thousands of jobs.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank Sudbury office is now hiring quality owner-operators. Company drivers also wanted. 4 days on, 4 days off option. Our people and our equipment set us apart.
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Challenger Motor Freight. Once you get into trucking, it gets in your blood. There's something about it, you're connected to it. It's that movement of freight, that interaction of man and machine. Join our team and go the distance.
Time to trick out your big rig? Check out ZZ Chrome's huge inventory of high-end chrome and stainless accessories, bumpers, visors, pipes, LED lighting, and more. Plus custom fabrication and installation. Find us online at zzchrome.com.
Spady Transport, now hiring owner-operators. Join today and work for the very best. Now hiring owner-operators. Spady Transport.
Welcome to Biker TV, by bikers, for bikers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road on Biker TV.
Challenger Motor Freight. We understand the movement of goods from anywhere to anywhere in the world. We connect the dots and add clarity to life. And that's what supply chain does. Challenger Motor Freight. Join our team and go the distance.
The DBF4 fuel conditioner from ProLab is the solution for all diesel-powered engines.
When I first started using DBF4 from ProLab, I saw a huge difference with my truck. I got more power from the engine, better acceleration, and much less fumes out of my exhaust pipe.
At CMW Express, we have been using DBF4 from ProLab for almost 10 years, and we have saved thousands of dollars in repair and fuel costs.
With any diesel-powered engine, use ProLab DBF4 and save big.
The average age of a truck in our fleet right now is 2 years old. We have about 1,000 trucks that we're responsible to maintain here in Cambridge. 50% of those are Volvos, 50% of them are Freightliners, and then we've got some dribs and drabs of some Kenwoods and stuff. The guys that are working here for us, they're working on all EPA 10 or EPA 7 equipment. Everything's environmentally compliant, brand new engines, low mileage, clean equipment.
A lot of our trucks are new. We don't deal with a lot of older trucks. Not having to work on a truck that's 10 years old and constantly breaking down. That's a bonus.
It's a very large shop, probably one of the largest privately owned shops in Canada. We have a full body shop, we have a full tractor shop, trailer shop, as well as a fabricating area. Indoor fuel and inspection, an indoor wash bay, and an indoor detail bay.
Drivers come in off the road and then they bring the trucks in to either fuel up or if there's an issue with the truck, like a light or whatnot, we fix the issue and they fuel up their trucks and then we do an inspection of the truck and trailer.
As an apprentice, you can start in the fuel island. Basically, you just inspect trucks, topping up oil, checking levels, see if there's any leaks, any malfunctions, that the equipment are working to operating standards. And from there, you get an opportunity to come in the shop, get to work on the equipment, from repairs to diagnostic.
I started over in the wash bay, put in 7 months over there, went over to the trailer bay, put a few months over there, and then I ended up over here, where I wanted to end up. There is still always going to be that mechanical need. You can only do so much with a computer. Change a tire, wheel seal. Sure, that'll button up this truck.
Challenger invests a lot of time and effort in training our people, our drivers, our mechanics, to make sure that we're fixing the truck safely. We put a safe truck on the road for our drivers to operate safely. And we also invest fairly heavily in technology that makes sure that we are not a problem on the road and don't become a problem on the road.
Any technician, apprentice, or licensed mechanic that works for us has the ability to go through Volvo Master Technician training. We also have G3 training for Freightliner, and we have online Cummins training as well that our technicians can take part in. Here you're working on everything and getting a little bit of knowledge about, a lot of different things.
I'm mostly the hydraulics. I did a lot of hydraulics. Now I come here, I see something completely different. I was a little nervous coming because even though you have your license and you don't have the hands-on experience, you really don't know a lot, but I'm surrounded by great guys who took me under their wing and helped me out. I got in the trade as a little older. I was 35 years of age when I started, and now I'm a little older. I got a little bit of gray hair, but I feel fantastic doing it. I've learned a lot, and I just want to keep going.
This business changes every single day. There's never a dull moment. There's never 2 days that are the same. It's phenomenal. I would encourage any young person today looking to get into this trade. The future is very, very bright. Very, very bright.
When we come back, coolest segment, Rig of the Week. And we're meeting the team at Challenger Motor Freight.
Challenger Motor Freight. We understand the movement of goods from anywhere to anywhere in the world. We connect the dots and add clarity to life. And that's what supply chain does. Challenger Motor Freight. Join our team and go the distance.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Trucker Television. By truckers, for truckers. Celebrating life on the road. Trucker Television advertising. Speaking to truckers like no other. Oh yeah, always remember, watch for the brake checks.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomotive Systems, transportation specialists.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank Sudbury office is now hiring quality owner-operators. Company drivers also wanted. 4 days on, 4 days off option. Our people and our equipment set us apart.
Trucker Television is brought to you by Forbes Hewlett Transport. Don't follow, join. Quick Truck Lube. 2 convenient locations, fast and professional service. 12 Gauge Customs. Check our website for tons of chrome. Drive Logistics. Owner-operators wanted. Drive home a winner. RPM Havelock. The show that has it all.
Irv Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice. Call to find out why. Irv Transport. Another cool move. RPM Havelock, the show that has it all. Every type of cool car, all the car clubs, artistry in iron motorcycles. Who has Canada's coolest big rig? The Trucker Television Show and Shine. Swap meet, farm equipment, boats, every type of cool car. RPM Havelock, the show that has it all.
The DBF4 fuel conditioner from ProLab is the solution for all diesel-powered engines.
When I first started using DBF4 from ProLab, I saw a huge difference with my truck. I got more power from the engine, better acceleration, and much less fumes out of my exhaust pipe.
At CMW Express, we have been using DBF4 from ProLab for almost 10 years, and we have saved thousands of dollars in repair and fuel costs.
With any diesel-powered engine, use ProLab DBF4 and save big.
When I woke up in the morning, found a note at the foot of my bed. It said, I'm leaving you for another.
I started out being a wash boy when I was back 14 years old and had a passion for driving truck all the time. So I took up the wash boy thing till I got old enough to get my license, and I've been driving trucks, parking trucks, shunting trailers around when I was at past jobs for trailer mechanic and whatnot. And then I just come on with Scotlynn here, and I run the shop and, you know, just build these tricked out trucks for everybody. When you look at it, it stands out from a lot of other units. Interior is full jam. It's got the GPS in the dash, leather, black leather with the black carpets in it, fridges, loaded right up, power, everything, heated seats, CBs, you name it, it's in there. Well, we spec'd them out at 255 wheelbase, 24.5 tall rubber. We want a nice, huge wheel in there, as big as we can. The long nose. We do all the chrome stuff. We get 6-inch chrome on the cowls, the hood extensions, the front fenders, the extra grill bars, the drop visors, all lit up, front and rear breather lights, all LED. The 8-inch straight pipes, nothing but the best. We got the PACCAR 500 with the 13 speed with 342 ratio rear ends into it. Good, strong pulling truck. We're averaging about 7-9 miles a gallon US right now. We got all Peterbilts. We're getting into some Kenworths, W900, 86-inch studio sleepers. Another good, sweet, tricked out truck. They're phenomenal trucks. They're awesome looking.
I've been in this since I was 18 years old. My dad drove. Used to stand on the 401 back in Oshawa, Ontario, and watch the big trucks go under me at 15, get tears in my eyes. I couldn't wait. So I'm one of the throwback guys. I can't see myself doing anything else for a living. The 15s that have just come in are just absolutely incredible. We're picking our paint colors. Got some really funky orange, yellow, blacks, maroons. And Jordan, our shop guy, he's working with us. We're speccing them out, putting on 8-inch straight pipes, 7-inch pipes. Oh, just every toy you want, every piece of chrome, and it's nice because actually you sit down with Jordan and he says, what do you want? Kind of working it out, putting on the big visors and just tricking them right out. They look really sweet, they're well taken care of. It's nice too because we have a shop right here on site. So every trip we come in, trucks run over the pit, everything's checked out. So it's nice. And this one here, I've had 30 days. So brand new.
It's a good feeling, especially when you're in something nice and clean and brand new going down the road. You feel like $1 million.
When I woke up in the
We're very fortunate. We have a lot of long-term employees here, both internally in the office, in the shop, as well as the driving staff. A lot of people have been with Challenger a long time and consider it part of their family and part of their home.
We started here, we had 50 trucks and 50 drivers when we started. Now we got 2,000 drivers, I believe, give or take. I've been everywhere but Alaska and Newfoundland in my time, and I've seen it most of North America and getting paid for it too. It's always an adventure.
Yeah, it's true. I walked in here one day and I was told I was going to Ottawa. Half hour later, I was heading to Newfoundland. That was a good day.
Right now I've got a Volvo and I pull container trains from Sarnia to Toronto every day, about 140,000 pounds gross up and down the road.
And I have a Volvo. I do general freight, Canada and the States.
We're both part of the 2 Million Mile Club, which they started this year. And as far as company safety, I believe I'm right at the top with 28 years consecutive accident-free here. And Brian's 1 year behind me. He's been chasing me, waiting for something to happen.
If you added every driver up here that's been here for 10, 20, 30 years, you must have a hang of a lot of miles driven in North America.
Stay in the right lane, do the speed limit, and when a car's in your zone, in front of you, beside you, you've got to drive their vehicle too. You've got to anticipate what they're going to do. And for me, I just usually stay in the right lane right through, because that way I only have four-wheelers on 3 sides of me instead of 4, so that's the biggest secret.
Bubba's right. You anticipate what somebody's going to do before they do it. And I don't know how you learn that. You know what they're going to do.
They have classes regularly. We have to take defensive driving classes yearly, even us 2 old fellas. We have to go in the simulator. They show us everything. They don't want to just stick us in them and go like a lot of old companies do. They hand you the keys, hand you the bills, and you are gone. But they train us quite well here.
Keep your driving record clean. Go to a TTSAO approved school, one of the schools that's going to give you the good solid training that you need, and then come to see someone like us.
Want fancy new fenders? Show off your truck on national TV. Email us a picture of your truck and we'll enter you into the 2nd annual New Line Fender Contest. We all take pride in our rides.
Send Trucker Television a picture of your truck, you can win a set of fenders just like this.
Next week on Trucker Television. Trucking the 401 corridor with Laidlaw Tank LP. We're meeting the team at Challenger Motor Freight. And our coolest segment, Rig of the Week. Trucker Television is brought to you by Robert Transport. We care. We take charge. Wasp Cam, the sports action camera Trucker Television uses. Locomote Systems, steel experts.